I got some dirty shit to pick up at the dry cleaner. I got a tidy bitch to pick up, I got love Selena. Shawty hop up in the whip, but I ain't never seen her. Shawty love the way I whip it in a two-seater.
So over the course of weeks, since the Call of Duty has been out, I've been able to give my overall thoughts, which I have already done a video on. If you haven't seen the video, it's at the top right corner right now. But I've been playing this game non-stop and I love it. But, long pause. The operators are not balanced whatsoever, in my opinion, actually. I'm going to say in my opinion a lot because this is all my opinion. Today I'm going to go over each and every operator and my opinion on them. I will name the operator, the equipment, and the special ability in order of me saying that. And let's jump right into it. First, let's start off with Ajax. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I wish I could skip this one, to be honest with you. Well, first off, he has a flash grenade. Yeah, I know, not that bad, but wait, there's more. His flash grenade not only flashes you, it blocks you from going prone / crouch. You cannot run. In fact, you walk slower than normal. And it lasts for about 30 seconds, it feels like. And let me not forget, you can flash 9 times. Yeah, not OP at all, right? Yeah, okay. I have no idea what they were thinking when they made that thing, but guess what? That's not all. He has a shield that covers his entire body, like Montaigne from Rainbow Six Siege. Except for his back, of course, because, you know, you still need a way to kill him. And it has a hole in the shield for a gun to go into. No way of killing him unless you go behind him, which does not sound too bad, right? You're like, okay, I'll just flank behind him and kill him. Shoot him in the back of his head. Until you find out that the gun he has is an SMG, and you're playing down more hardpoint, so you have to see other people in order to get behind him. Very, very, very annoying. But then we have Battery. But she's not that bad, I guess. She's really not that bad. She has a sticky grenade that splits into, I believe, 8 grenades after it explodes initially, which isn't so bad. Not too OP. And it's very handy for objective game modes such as Dom Hardpoint. Special ability is her War Machine, which everyone should know by now. If is what it is. Jesus. If you play the Call of Duty series. But it's basically a grenade launcher and explodes on impact of enemies. But does not explode on impact of ground. So if you shoot it at the ground, it will bounce. But if you shoot it at the ground close to an enemy, probably like at his feet, it will explode and send his legs into the universe. Overall, pretty balanced in my opinion, and a good operator. It's not too OP. You know, you can still get killed with it. But you can go on some nasty streaks with it. I have definitely done that. Crash is by far my favorite operator of all time. He has an assault pack which gives you max amount of ammo you can get, which I believe is about 6 or 7 clips depending on the gun. And you do not need to run scavenger. But the pack lasts for a pretty long time unless someone destroys it. You will probably see in most of my videos that I use Crash, but he's a very good operator. His special ability is called Attack 5, which is a booster. It puts your teammates and you to 100 health and allows you to aim faster, I believe run faster, and gives a great advantage against other players considering you have 50 more health than them. Doesn't seem like that much health, but it makes a wild difference, believe me. But, you know, best operator in the game right there. They should just change his name to Scroon. Forget Crash, dude. Oh man, we have Firebreak. Firebreak has a reactor core that puts out deadly radiation that makes your bullets do less damage to Firebreak while he's radiating everybody. You cannot run while you're being radiated, so usually you just end up dying. The radiating ability can go through walls, the floor, the roof, the earth, and has a pretty long range of radiation, which is awfully annoying because you just start there dying out of nowhere with little chance of survival. If you do happen to make it out alive though, you will not be able to heal for I think 20 seconds, which is way worse than dying because you're at low HP for a buku amount of time, so you just have to sit there in a corner and wait until you can heal. His special ability is a flamethrower, which isn't really too OP, but it is really good. Has a pretty decent range on it, kills pretty fast, and you run pretty fast with it as well. I think it's pistol run speed. But overall, not too bad, and it's very balanced, I believe. Yeah. It's pretty good. Has a lot of ammo in it. Nomad is not that bad of an operator. I wouldn't recommend him, but he's not that bad. He has a mesh mine thingy, usually used on sniper people. They usually use them. That can be slingshotted pretty far, basically a claymore type of thing. is equipped with 2, which can either be separate or attached to a tripwire, or attached to make a tripwire, my fault. Has a decent damage output. Sometimes it kills, sometimes it doesn't. I have no clue what the factor is, but for the most part it's pretty good. His special ability is a canine dog, which is kind of garbage. Still kills, and has 2 modes for patrol and follow. Patrol meaning he patrols around the general area that you marked it, and follow meaning he follows Nomad, which is the operator that you will be playing. Pretty cool feature, but not too useful. The dog has about 160,000 HP, it feels like. Takes so long to kill the dog, and it's kind of scary to just watch an attack dog charge after you while you're putting millions of bullets into him, and after you put a whole clip into him, you get bitten and have to respond in depression. Prophet, he's pretty balanced. He's very balanced. No, I was just kidding. He is very unbalanced. Very. He has a seeker drone which he can throw, and the drone seeks an enemy and shocks for about 5 seconds maybe, and leaves you at a great disadvantage for someone else to come kill you. The press escape button does not work whatsoever unless you have the tactical mass perk on, and it destroys it immediately, which has a very low pick rate. His special ability is the Tempest, which some people should know from Black Ops 3, but on Black Ops 4 it has a little difference to it. It has a scope, and when you shoot somebody with the Tempest, it puts you in a down but not out position, and makes you crawl on the floor for about 5 seconds until you can finally get up. If you don't get killed, but I guess he's not that bad, but I despise the seeker drone very strongly. Recon, that is my second favorite operator without a doubt. He has a sensor dart that pings people like a UAV on the map in a circle of area that the dart is shot in. It beeps for other players to hear it and blinks a red light for other players to see. Very balanced. His special ability are vision pulse goggles that pulses enemies through walls for a long time. No, I'm just kidding. It's only like 2 seconds. And fades away until the next pulse, which is probably about 10 seconds maybe. Lasts a pretty long time if you aren't killed in action. OP at times, considering you can pre-fire opponents very hard, but I think it's pretty balanced. You know, you can still get killed. He has no advantage to make it where he's any stronger than anybody else. He still has 150 health. Ruin is pretty lame, to be honest. He has a grapple hook, which is good, I guess. Surprise attacks. And getting to locations a little bit faster than your teammates. The grapple hook also allows you to get up higher spots, such as the catwalk or the large tower on the map remake summit. Sometimes useful, sometimes not. His special ability is the gravity spice, which some people might know from Black Ops 3 as well. Very useful on objective game modes, I have to say. The most annoying thing in the world is when you get single gravity spike because the dude panics and presses his ability button. So annoying. I think I've only used Seraph one time ever, actually, and that was because I went AFK and it auto-picked me, to be honest. I don't think she's a bad operator, but I personally just don't like her that much. She has a tech insertion type of thing that allows you and your team to spawn around it. Sometimes useful, but I usually forget to spawn on it because I just spam my respawn button to get back into the game because I'm mad. Her special ability is the Annihilator, which is also another ability from Black Ops 3. Actually, I think her whole operator as a whole is the operator from Black Ops 3. It's basically a pistol magnum thingy that has a terrible iron sights, but one-shots enemies from distance, any distance, my fault, and has a pretty fast fire rate. You can shoot it, I think, as fast as you can pull the trigger. Little kickback to manage, but nothing too major, nothing you can't really handle. Torque is usually when people go AFK and their main operator gets taken, so they have no choice but to use him, but because the other operators are just so bad. He has barbed wire, which is a little annoying at times and takes quite a few shots to destroy, and you can get caught in it for it to do tick damage. The farther you are into the barbed wire the more damage the tick does. Embarrassing to get killed by a barbed wire that doesn't have legs or a gun. His special ability is a guardian shield thingy. If you don't know what a guardian is, here's a picture of right now. And it is a score streak from Black Ops 2. And they kind of crossed it together with a big shield for people to head glitch and get cooked by. If you aren't careful where you put it, it will be used against you. People will haggle at you. But overall, guys, that's my rant for the Black Ops 4 operators. I hope you guys enjoy. And have the best rest of your day. Later, boys.